A-Rab or some shit. Like, I get the craziest, like, yo, I thought you was something else. So, but you know, I'm 100% Dominican and shit. You know, I'm from the Bronx, New York. Growing up, I was on 177th Street, Walton Avenue. You know, with my friends and the clique, the posse, as you could say. Making in the mixtape was like, that shit was tough. Especially when you're really trying to do something the right way and craft it a certain type of way, you feel me? So it's hard work to get other people that's working on the team with you to see the vision that you know that you're trying to project to the people, and also like, you know, to get everything done the right way, because me, I'm like a perfectionist, so you know, I need this shit to happen a certain way and need to be this way and that way, you feel me, for it to be perfect for me, you understand what I'm saying? Right. Whether the outside people looking in get it or not, you feel me, or understood what I was trying to project. The night before I dropped the mixtape, I stood up the whole 24 hours. I didn't even fall asleep because I was getting everything ready from the night before, and I had like 3 songs I had to master before the deadline was in a couple hours, so it was like, that shit was crazy.
Something real, if you really down to ride for me. Show me something real, don't you ever fucking lie to me. Show me something real, I don't care if it's gonna. Every night is that in this, acting like you need some help.
No, because that song is like probably like 2 years old now. So people don't even know that, you feel me? Those songs was when me and A-Boogie, even I Got Me on, also they both was made around the same time, which was December of like 2015, because we went to high school together and all that. It was just, you know, the song that came up with, but you know, it's something that we all been through before. He was one of the people that really got me on my rapping shit, like, yo, come on bro, let's do this, you know, let's do this rapping shit. Like, when he came to the studio, I already had the song, you feel me? I was just like, yo bro, could you I know you got a nice voice and stuff. This when he first started like singing, I'm like, yo bro, I know you have a better voice than me. That's why I like getting in the studio with him, because it's like we work, like really work, you feel me? Like we made 3 songs that same night, you feel me? And they all came out fire, you feel me? Like I Got Me got like 2 million plays right now on SoundCloud. Show Me Something Real got like about 1 million on SoundCloud, and that's not even including more other plays that, you know, people play it from the mixtape. We was on the college tour, you know, I just kind of fell back on mine, and you know, we did shows, but you know, it was a good experience because I ain't never go to college, you feel me? So it was like the first time I really been to real college, and on top of that, we going over there, we getting mad love, bitches is on us, we going to the dorm rooms, all that, like, you know, that shit was just fun, you feel me? Wavy experience. So if I could, I would do it all again, you feel me?
That's what I smoke, nigga. Hey.
Shout out to Cameron too, though. That's one of my like people that, you know, I look up to and shit when it comes to the music shit. You know, one of the songs that I really fuck with Cameron that relates to like Lean on Me and drug addiction and shit is like D-Rugs. You ever heard that song?
D-Rugs, yeah.
Yo, now it's 98. D-Rugs, he paid me well. 500 SEL, got me landing ATL.
Yeah, feel me? So that's like a classic Cam song. Lean, like, you know, it's something I've been fucking with since I was like 15, 16 years old, you feel me? So a lot of people just think like, you know, certain people just be fucking with it, like, you know, hype, new people. This is something that I've been fucking with. Like when people meet me, a lot of people, they know me off of, you know, Lean and stuff and shit like that. So it's something that I've been fucking with for a minute, and it's just, you know, something that you know, I've grown to have a love for, you feel me? Like to the point, like, you know, everybody has their thing, you know. Some people smoke weed, some people drink beer, you know. So it's something that I grown to love, and you know, in the mix of making the mixtape, I was off a lot of lean, like doing lean like almost every day, because you know, it gets my creative juices flowing, honestly. So, and it was times like, you know, when I made Drug Addiction, I was like, yo, I was so high, bro, like, and like, you know, I just went in there and made it, and it just be like that. That's how I feel with music. Like, you know, it's all about the timing, and it's all about the you know, the vibe and the mode when you're making a song. you feel me? So just best believe every song on my mixtape, if you know, like it relates to, I was like, if it was a sad song, then if you feel like it was a sad song, then most likely I was probably not in a good place at that time, you feel me? Because the way I work, it's all about modes and setting vibes, you feel me? So if my vibe was, if I was drinking heavy lean and you play, you know, and I get a slow beat or something, then most likely it's gonna be a lean song or something, you feel what I'm saying? So when I made Drug Addiction, it was just like a vibe. It was my friend's birthday. He poured up like mad lean, like probably like a whole pint, and like that's a lot of lean for people that don't know, you feel me? And I was just super blasted, and I made the song, and I was so high. I was loving how I was feeling the moment, you know, and I was like, you know, I fell in love with that purple coat, and you know what I'm saying, just speaking the vibe and stuff. But you know, like, that's real life shit for me, you feel me? It's not just something that I do for show. Too much of anything is bad for you, you feel me? But you know, I learned to cut down on it and do it once in a blue and stuff. But it's something that, you know, I love to do, you feel me? And there's a lot of other people that can relate. I don't just do it for the cameras and the media, because nowadays you see a lot of people just holding up a double cup, just doing it just to do it, and they probably won't even have lean in their cup. They just holding up a double cup for a photo or some shit. Yeah, you feel me? Or have liquor in their cup. Like, it's all about how you be responsible with your stuff, you feel me? So
I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, look at artists like fucking Juicy J. He talks about lean, and he been in the game since for like 20 plus years.
That's a fact, you know, and now, so, but you know what it is now, a lot with the new artists, you know, people tend to look down on lean and stuff like that, or think like, you know, oh, he might die or some shit. So, you know, I just stopped, you know, even though I might do it on my own time, whatever I do on my own time is my business, you feel me? But, you know, I just stopped publicating it to the people and stuff, because I don't want, you know, I also like to rap for the kids and be like, you know, role model and stuff. So I didn't want to, you know, like, keep putting out that bad energy and shit and have people like, you know, I want people to look at me like a role model, and you know, somebody from the Bronx that's doing their thing. Like, you know, if you could do it, you could do it too. Not just people looking up at me like, yo, he's the lean god and stuff. And I was getting a lot of that, like, you know, people was hitting me like, yo, bro, you always drinking so much lean, bro, I want to be just like you. Like, and I was like looking like, oh, alright, now we got a problem, you feel me? Like, we got a problem now, because like, it's kids too hitting me like, yo, bro, can you hook me up with some lean, saying shit like that? I'm like, yo, nah, you feel me? So, you know, I just had to, you know, cut that out a little bit, but it's still a part of my lifestyle, and it's still something that I did, and that you know, I used to like to do a lot in the past, you feel me? So it was only right that my introduction to the music, because it's my first mixtape, I feel like I just put it all on the table, you feel me? I've been playing video games like 14, 13, I think even younger than that, because I got older brothers, you feel me? So I had the N64, everything, you feel me? Every video game that came out, I done pretty much played it, you feel me? And I knew I was like, you know, a video game head, because I would spend like hours and hours on the game, you feel me? Like, I would beat a game in one day, like literally, like I would break night on video games, like all of that, sneak from my mom, like, you know, turn the volume real down, real low, just to play the game and shit. So like,
I would be playing Madden and wouldn't eat a fucking thing. I would just be in the room just playing Madden.
That's a fact. Like, when fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was on that shit heavy. Like, you feel me? Really, a lot. My games was really like, you know, Call of Duties, 2Ks, you know, sports and shit. Grand Theft Autos, you know, the typical hood games and shit that niggas play. But I was just like, you know, I even had a clan back in the days, like, all that. My clan was called AWC, always wasting clips. We was like 14 years old. We was playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and just playing that shit heavy though, like heavy video game guy. And I would always play video games. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with video games. People was, you know, trying to say like, oh, video games polluting kids' minds and all type of stupid shit. But
we all got choices, man.
That's a fact.
We all got choices. So, how like what games do you often play now?
Often now I play 2K17 a lot. My park with my friends. We still be in the park heavy. You feel me? So video gaming is alive. You feel me? People, you know, some people think like, you know, the video gaming stuff is like dead, but it's pretty much alive. People still having conventions and doing all this other shit. So we playing 2K my park with my friends and shit. Call of Duty. I like Call of Duty still. I really like I used to do a lot of the online competitive thing, but I switched over a lot to the zombies. So I fuck with the zombies a lot, you feel me? And every time I get on my Snapchat or my Instagram, like, yo, add me, you wanna play with me? I get like thousands of request messages, like literally thousands, bro. Like people always trying to join and play with me. So it's a lot of people out there video gaming, and it makes me happy that, you know, my fans play video games too, and that could be a way I could connect with them, you know, in the near future, you feel me? Getting in the game with them, you know, little things is that, like somebody playing their favorite video game with their favorite rapper will mean the world to them, you feel what I'm saying? So little stuff like that is just why I keep video gaming and keep doing what I do. I like watching myself on TV. I connect my YouTube from my Xbox, and I go on YouTube and I just watch myself 4 or 5 videos that I got up, you know, and I just watch them back to back. It shows me, like, you know, reminds me every day, like, yo, this is really reality, you feel me? Just because I'm watching myself on YouTube or TV, whatever the case, that, you know what I'm saying, this is all true and it's real. So, you know, I just want to make more of it happen, you feel me? And just my whole thing about 2017, execute, you feel me? That's the whole game plan of 2017. We got the blueprint, now it's time to execute, you feel me? I got shows coming up, I got appearances, walkthrough appearances in clubs coming up, and a lot of stuff. So, you know, just execute. We had the plan. 2017 is all about executing and doing what we gotta do, showing the people that we marketable, we smart, and we worth the money that people, you know, looking for, you feel me? And just being genuine, getting those genuine fans, giving out that genuine love, and giving back to the community, and, you know, doing shit like that. That's the whole plan for 2017, you feel me? Just all year, just giving back and doing what we gotta do, you feel me? And being positive role models to kids and other people like that. Cause it's like, it's amazing how many people hit me up and how much love I get all day on these internets and shit. Like, you know, how much people tell me they look up to me and want to be like me. So, and I've been getting that all 2016. So, you know, 2017 is just to give them more motivation. Yeah, more motivation, more showing them how to level up and showing them how, look, you see me here, now look at me here, you feel me? And just keeping them in tune, you feel what I'm saying? And showing them the growth and all of that. So, like I said, executing, man. That's the number one thing I feel like everybody should be doing in 2017. You had these plans that you had prior 2015, 2016 that you've been working on, that you've been thinking about, that you want to do. 2017 is the year to execute and do what you gotta do. Man, it's Snoopy Dinero, man. S to the N.O. You're not watching Game 7. Shot by Flash. Shout out to my boy Flash, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get high, you need to get high. You need to do something. That's probably why you so stressed out when you under my comments.